Hello, all you amazing people that are trying to thrive in life. So, I'm going to do a little impromptu, candid explanation of these make wellness peptides that you keep seeing me post about and that I've been having many conversations with you all about. So, you may be receiving this because you asked for more information, or I may just be posting this on one of the social media platforms to give you guys an overview. So, make wellness bioactive precision peptides. These are all natural, derived from nature. So you have heard of, everyone's heard of peptides. We've all heard of the Ozempics of the world, the GLP ones that a lot of people are taking for weight loss. So that's an example of a peptide. It's a therapeutic peptide. The only problem with that is that it is injectable. You do have to get a prescription. It's not very convenient, and it can be quite costly. And also, what they're finding in the research is that the weight that is being lost, that 40% of that weight loss is coming from muscle tissue. That's a huge problem for me as a fitness professional and health professional because we are here really preaching how important muscle is, how important it is to build and repair recovery and to preserve lean tissue. We're dropping a significant amount of lean tissue as we age, to boot, but even with increasing our protein intake and doing resistance exercise. That is a great, great start for sure. But let's be honest, 365 days a year, it's really hard to be perfect with our nutrition and with our exercise regimen. So the peptides can really help to preserve your lean tissue. I'm speaking of the Make Wellness peptides. And the problem with the GLP-1s is that they're stealing from all that hard work. So let's get into it. There are two collections. There are a total of 7 products that Make Wellness, and 5 of them are peptides. 2 are support products. So there's a product called Fit, Lean, and Hydrated. So I'm going to do a little show and tell. Here's my Fit. I take this every day. I believe everyone should be on it. My teen girls are on it. I've been taking it since April. It's been a game changer for me. It's been a game changer for some of my members and clients that hit plateaus. And even if they were doing everything right, it really helped them to drop some body fat while the main thing is preserving the lean tissue and helping with inflammation. So in order to recover faster, you need to work on that inflammation faster. So this is what it looks like. It's an ingestible. Over here at my household, my girls have set up little mason jars with all of our pretty little peptides. I'll just do a little show and tell. So we have all the different pretty colors, and I'll talk about each of them. Boom, but they're just so cute and they just sit right on our counter in our kitchen. So thank you, Sienna and Kayla, for setting that up. Um, so the Fit, the Lean, and the Hydrated work very synergistically together because the Fit helps preserve your lean tissue. It has a metabolic matrix that allows you to, like I said, build, repair, and preserve lean tissue as well as improving performance. And there's all statistics about this, the clinical trials that are double blind, human trials, a decade worth. So we're talking about real research, real studies that are worthy, showing the efficacy of these products and peptides. So then there's the lean, which is in a capsule because they could not get a formula that tasted good. So we got our little capsules, which I'll be taking these shortly, but these help with thermogenesis, help you to break down your fat for energy. And again, helping to preserve that lean tissue. This is a great way to control your hunger hormones. If you've ever heard of ghrelin and leptin, I'm not going to go into it right now for the sake of keeping this as short as possible. So these are little capsules. You take 2 in the morning, and that will really, it's helped a lot of people control that food noise, if you will, but it's also helping, like I said, to burn fat for energy. It is a great replacement of GLP-1s, and we can have deeper conversations about that if you're on a GLP-1 or thinking about it, how you would implement that into your life. And then, of course, there's the Hydrated, which allows you to hydrate your cells. We can drink lots and lots of water. Some of you I know are not drinking enough water, but even if you think you're drinking enough water, it's not getting into the cells. It's not hydrating your cells enough. So you need electrolytes in order to get that water to transport into your cells, which allows the peptides to work better. We have grapefruit flavor and tropical punch. I like the grapefruit. My girls like the tropical punch better. Okay. So that is that. And then, so that's a muscle and metabolic collection. If you're somebody that has hit a plateau or you just feel like you need something to drop that last 10, 15 pounds, or you feel like you really need help with your stamina and performance, I can say that in my Spartan racing, if you know me, you know that I've been doing Spartan racing for a long time, and I dropped in the beast this year, I think about 30 minutes. I'm not saying that it's only because of these peptides, but I've been taking them since April, and they really did help my recovery so that I could have more training and more effective training consistently without having to take as much time off in between my exercise regimen. So I can attest to that. Then we have our focus mind. I'm sorry, it's called the Mind and Motivation Collection, which also consists of three different products, two which are peptides, one which is a support product. And I will say that even though I'm talking about two different collections here, muscle and metabolic, and now the mind and motivation, each of these products can be purchased individually. So don't worry about that. If it's something you just want to maybe try one item first, that's fine, but they do come in collections because they work together synergistically. And of course, some people have a hard time deciding what they want to start with, so they buy the whole enchilada, and that is called the Peak Collection. That's just getting all of what I'm talking about in one bang, shebang. Okay. So, the Mind and Motivation Collection has Energized in it. Energized, it looks blurry on this, but Energized is something like if you can think of it as an anti-fatigue peptide. What it's doing is it's helping you. So when you have a lot of mental and physical fatigue, for me, it's by the time it's part two of the day, wake up real early. So by the time it's part two and I've done a whole lot of work and a whole lot of things, then I have like a whole other list of things to do that I was feeling like I really did not have the desire or proclivity to get certain things done. But once I started taking the Energized, I feel like I can get so much done with a lot of focus and very efficiently. It's really yummy. It's blue raspberry. I love it. My girls love it. Um, and so we can talk more about that. I also do have a peptide pairing quiz that I can send you if you DM me, because that will allow you to just answer a few questions and help you decide where you might want to start with these. And also part of that mind and motivation collection is our calm. So you would think that these two are like completely different purposes, which they are, right? So calm is more to calm down. It is not a sedative. I actually take this before I do presentations. I didn't take it before doing this video. I take it before doing presentations. I'll take it before going to the airport because I feel like there's just so many steps to the process when I'm going to the airport, especially if I have the ladies with me. Although they're pretty self-sufficient these days. And I actually don't take this right before bed. It is nice to take before bed. It helps kind of quiet the mind, and it will help you to fall asleep if you're already tired. But there's no reason you can't take this during the day if you're going into a meeting where you think there might be some confrontation or some stress and a lot of different personalities. But it really helps you just to kind of lower the cortisol. And that's a support product. It has lemon balm in it. You may have heard of lemon balm tea, ashwagandha, theanine, all things that relax you. And then finally, there's the Focus, which actually I'm due to take my Focus right now. Focus is also a capsule because the ingredients just haven't been nailed to make it taste good. So one sec. All right, there's my Focus. I'm gonna get a lot done today. So the Focus, I like to think of it as, do you ever have a lot of tabs open in your brain? I mean, it's pretty natural because we do have a lot competing for our attention in this day and age. So you have all these tabs open in your brain, and it allows you to, the tabs aren't going to really go away, right? Because that's life, but it allows you to actually see a project to completion or a task to completion. That's what I found it has done for me, but it really does help you focus. And now we just came out with it. Will be released in November, although we do have some early access codes. I have 5 early access codes. I was gifted. And this is called, drumroll, the sleep peptide. It is called Restored. All of these products, by the way, are named by how you will feel if you take them, right? So restored, you will feel restored instead of restless. A lot of people have trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, tossing and turning in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's because the brain won't shut off. Sometimes it's for other hormonal reasons, high cortisol. I mean, there is a whole list of sleep strategies that can help you truly get your sleep hygiene down, that will help you significantly. As a matter of fact, my business partner and I are doing a Restless to Restored workshop tonight about just that. It is October 22nd. So if you're seeing this today, pop in if you're seeing this at a later date, definitely reach out to us because we're going to record the presentation and it has a chock full of information that will help you. But the Restored is there not as a sedative. This is a peptide that allows, it works with your body. It communicates with your body to help you do what your body should do instead of disrupting it like a sedative. The melatonins of the world, people take Benadryl, what else? And then sometimes like other prescriptions that really, yes, they'll help you fall asleep to give you that kind of peace of mind that, okay, at least I fell asleep and you're not tossing and turning all night. But are you getting into your restorative state? Restorative state is where it's at. Your REM sleep, your deep sleep. That is where, with REM sleep, is where your brain rests. And with the deep sleep is where your body rebuilds. Okay, so you need to get into those phases or stages within your sleep cycle for you to truly get quality sleep. It's not just about the number of hours, although that's important too, but it's not just about the number of hours you get for sleep. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. I'm going to stop here just for the sake of time, and I look forward to working with you to help nail where you may want to start and where these peptides could potentially help you unleash your full potential. Have a great day.